Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 22 plate, very high specification Toyota Yaris Cross automatic. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. The car's just had the one mature lady owner from brand new. We bought the car directly from the lady, cared for and maintained to a very high standard with a free stamp Toyota main agent service history. Just starting with the front of the vehicle, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see some very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. I'll get a close up to all the bumper corners as we go around the car as well to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down, can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner free from any marks at all. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, struggling to see a single mark at all. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. That does include the plastic wheel arch, free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving along the driver's door, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Get a close up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches, can be common, particularly on the driver's door. All the driver's door edge really nice as well, can't spot any chips, again can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's, struggling to see anything to mention. Again, that does include no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same, there isn't anything to mention. Again, plastic wheel arch free from any scuffs, and that alloy wheel identical to the driver's front. Can't see a single mark at all. Just taking you into the car from the driver's side. Inside the vehicle really couldn't be any better, everything you would expect. Got the full leather interior, front seats are heated as part of the high specification. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Absolute minimal wear, really no sign of any wear to point out. As I said, couldn't be any better. Car's had the genuine Toyota overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpet or footwells either. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. We still do have the genuine Toyota overmats with the car. Lady has also had the Toyota boot liner fitted. Just gives an indication of the level of care afforded to this Yaris Cross. Get a close up to the driver's step as well, can be very common. People drag their feet slightly going into a vehicle, mark the step, but not the case on this Yaris Cross. Car has satellite navigation, rear view camera, also got the head-up display. Will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle, seats at the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seats to highlight that. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats either. Again, those genuine Toyota overmats protected all the carpets. No marks to the step, can be very common going into the rear of a vehicle to see where people have caught the seat belt and chipped the step slightly, but not the case on this Yaris. Bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle, again bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. No marks to the centre of the bumper either, or to the trims lower down. You often see people have gone over high curbs, scuffed the underside, or parked a little bit too close to someone and marked the centre of the bumper, but again not the case with this Yaris. bit of a hand mark, just remove that so you can absolutely see it's not a mark to the paintwork. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the passenger side of the car, exactly the same as the driver's. Can't see any parking dents. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other two I've already shown you. Struggling to see a single mark at all. Again, plastic wheel arch free from any scuffs. Have just spotted a very minor parking dent. Just put my fingernail next to that just so you can see how insignificant it is. Fortunately, hasn't chipped the paintwork, so I can confirm our paintless dent removal specialist will have that completely removed before collection or delivery. It is that minor that you might not even be able to see it on the camera, so I'll just tilt the camera lens just so you might be able to see it a little bit better, but I can confirm that will be completely removed before collection or delivery. Again, no chips to the door edge, no marks underneath the handle. Struggling to see anything else to mention on the rest of the door. Take you into the vehicle from both sides just so you can see all the steps. As I said, common to see a few chips to the steps, but not the case on this Toyota. As I've already said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Moving on to the passenger front door. Again, get a close up to the door edge, no chips to mention, no marks or scratches underneath the handle. I've already said both mirror covers free from any scuffs. Nothing negative on the passenger front wing, and then onto the final alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other three alloy wheels I've already shown you. Struggling to see a single mark at all. Really is a cherished example, a credit to the lady who has owned the vehicle from brand new. As I go around the entire vehicle, inside and out, other than some very minor stone chips, which are to be expected and which you have to be really close to even notice at all. Other than them, I am struggling to see anything to mention at all. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, passenger seat exactly as you'd expect, same as all the others. Really no sign of any wear to point out. Just lean across and just show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle also. You do see plenty of cars where you look in from the driver's side, seat looks okay, and when you look across from the passenger angle, looks a little bit out of shape, baggy, but no problem at all from either side, as you'd expect with the age of the vehicle. Again, no marks to the step, those genuine Toyota overmats protected all the carpets. As I said, really is credit to the lady. Struggling to see anything to mention at all. Cared for and maintained to a very high standard with a free stamp Toyota main agent service history. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this Yaris Cross has already passed that inspection, as you would expect from a car with all Toyota main agent service history. If you are interested in the vehicle, would recommend going to our website at peterscottcars.co.uk to view the inspection reports. We also have finance calculators on the website, so if you are interested in some additional funding to purchase this Toyota Yaris Cross, you can pop to our website, model a quote, both for hire purchase and PCP available on this Toyota. Model a quote and apply for finance directly through our site. Once you have submitted an application, we will come back to you within 10 minutes with a full decision. If you need any assistance with any applications or quotes, obviously, please do just get in touch. If you are thinking of financing the vehicle through an outside finance broker or company, please get in touch with ourselves first. We absolutely guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. Just gone around the vehicle one final time there just to make sure I haven't missed anything, and I say again, struggling to see anything to mention at all. Really is an absolutely cherished example, and just to confirm once again, that very minor parking dents will be completely removed. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you need any further information about the car, or you would like to arrange a viewing, then please don't hesitate to get in touch.